Hello, everybody. Again, I'm Reverend Russ Greer from Heartland Community Chapel, and I come to you again with another clip to give you our second installment to how to be successful in helping ourselves to become more resilient in every part of our lives. The first resiliency that we covered was spiritual resiliency. You'll find that in my YouTube. And you'll be able to click on that and be able to watch that. The second one that I want to cover with you tonight is how to improve and become stronger in our mental and emotional resiliency. And at the center of this is the capacity for us to be able to bounce back from different situations and challenges without having any loose ends, to be able to process through whatever comes our way, and to be able to adapt to it, become flexible to it, learn from it, and have it not become a hindrance to us, but a help in a lot of ways. To become that emotionally and mentally strong that we are able to find healing and to be able to find a process through things and to be able to think with a clear head and to be able to get through whatever life challenges, whatever life's going to throw at us, challenges and situations, and to come out the other end as unscathed as we possibly can. So becoming more and more mental and emotional resilient is key to a healthy lifestyle. The first practice that I want to bring to our attention is for us to be self-aware, and that we are self-aware of our emotions and how we handle situations. What kind of stress do we automatically resort to? How is our anxiety when situations come about? What triggers us? How do we deal with those things right now? How emotionally unstable do we get? Do we remain calm? Do we not remain calm? Understanding our and being aware of how we currently handle the situations that come our way, how we are mentally and emotionally, how much emotions get involved. Are we able to put those emotions aside or compartmentalize? Do we think again with a clear head? Things of that nature. It's good to know where we currently sit so that we know where we need to work on things. The second thing I want us to look at is to cultivate and build a positive mindset. If we can build ourselves a positive mindset, then no matter what comes our way, if we can remain positive, then it helps us to remain calm. And if we remain calm, it helps us to keep a clear head so that we can best come up with solutions to whatever crisis or situation comes our way so that we can meet those challenges head on, so that we can work through those challenges. And again, like we discussed above, that we can turn those negative challenges into positive challenges, and that the outcomes that come from those things we're best able to think through so that we minimize any baggage that may occur from them that again would be another loose end for us to carry on. What we're striving to do with a stronger emotional and psychological mental resiliency is we are trying to get ourselves to the point where we can continue to manage and get through life's challenges more effectively, more smoothly, and to continue to move on with accomplishing life in a more positive mindset and not a negative one. The third thing that I want us to understand and to work on is that we need to also, like I've mentioned before, develop a strong support system. People that we surround ourselves with that we trust. Family members, friends, professors, pastors, mentors, whoever that may be, that we surround ourselves with what I call true friends. All of us have acquaintances, but we also have a set of true friends that 9 times out of 10 number far less than the acquaintances. But these are people that have genuine love and caring, are genuinely loving and caring for you. They're honest with you. They want the best for you. They want you to progress through life with success. They're not scared to tell you the truth. They're not scared to go with you and to walk with you on a journey through through good times and tough times. They're not afraid to tell us where we're failing and help us to be able to conquer those rocky roads so that we can come out the other side better than we were before. Those are the type of battle-hardened people that love us genuinely, care about us genuinely, and really want the best for us, that we want to surround ourselves with. And we want to be there for them as they are there for us. That's the definition of a true family. And if we are going to be mentally and emotionally resilient, we've got to have ourselves a strong support team, and a support team that we trust. We trust their opinion, we trust their advice, and everything that goes along with it. So that is key. Number 4 is that we need to refine our problem-solving skills. We need to be able to look at every problem that comes up, big or small, as a learning opportunity. I would say that we need to look at even the small problems that may come our way, that we need to work through and refine and hone our problem-solving skills so that when we're engaged in something smaller, it doesn't necessarily or nearly affect us as bad as something major that could come down the way, that will eventually come down the way. So if we can hone and refine our problem-solving skills with minor things, it's definitely going to help us to use those same skills and it become more smoother for us, and that we work through the more life-changing negative situations that come more effectively, more smoothly, more positively. If we're able to hone our skills on things that are small, we are able to process through things more effectively, more cleanly. We have less loose ends that we have to deal with. The PTSD that could occur is either less or non-existent. So it's good that while the sea is relatively calm with just some minor small waves, to hone, to make more smooth and refined our problem-solving skills, so that when those small little waves turn into gigantic typhoons and hurricanes and major destructive waves, we've already got our plans in set. We've already got our tools in our toolbox. We've already refined and honed our skills so that it's second nature, that when things come our way, we just jump into action and start dealing with them head on, and we deal with them successfully. Number 5 I want to talk to us about, and I brought this up before, is it's priority. We need to prioritize. It's a priority for self-care. It is a priority for self-care. We've got to be doing our best to get adequate amounts of sleep. We've got to be doing our best to have a balanced and proper diet that fits our physical well-being. We also have to make it a priority that we have regular and that we engage in regular and have regular exercise, that we stay fit, that we keep ourselves as healthy as we possibly can. Because if we're as healthy as we possibly can physically, we can be as healthy as we possibly can mentally and emotionally. And we need to be able to be okay with and not feel guilty for taking regular rest and times of relaxation. It's imperative for our longevity of our health, again, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And 6, and the final one that I want to cover with us tonight of things that we need to practice in order to become more emotionally and psychologically resilient, is that when we do dive into those times of self-reflection, when we do go into those times of really looking at ourselves with a fine-tooth comb on things that we need to change, give over to God, and work through, and everything that are holding us back. If in doing so, we open up a closet that we forgot that we covered up emotionally through traumatic times that happen in our lives, that we open one of those Pandora's boxes or multiple Pandora's boxes that unleash a huge barrage of emotions and negative feelings and anxiety and worry, and it starts affecting us mentally, physically, and our health and emotionally, and it's in a negative way and not a positive way, and we can't get ourselves to process through effectively. I want everyone to know that it's not a shame, that it's not a disgrace, that it's a must, that you need to find professional help. Either a psychiatrist, a psychologist, a counselor, a pastor, maybe all three. Any way and anybody that you trust with knowledge and wisdom that can help us process through those hard times through tools and means that we don't have at our own disposal. Things that we can't do mentally. Sometimes we have to do chemically. Sometimes we have to do it with somebody else's toolbox of tools to help us to navigate and work through those boxes, those Pandora's boxes, and those things that we uncover that we don't realize that we covered up, that we can't deal with on our own. So seeking professional help is not a bad thing. To become more psychologically and emotionally, mentally resilient, we've got to take care of these areas in our lives. We can't leave any loose ends. So I want to leave those 6 topics with you in order to ponder on those 6 steps to ponder on, to take notes on, to really do some self-examination with, so that we all can overall become more resilient in our lives than what we tomorrow than what we were today. So until next time, you have a great week to come. Bye now.